Here we have an older 16x7 raised panel steel non-insulated door, and you can see that the door is off track. A couple of the rollers on this side are out, a couple more are about ready to come out. You can see the door is on a slant downhill if we stand back here carefully. And of course it's propped up with a couple of 2x4s. And you can see that the track has been over here, and you can see where the cable is off the spool here. So we're going to proceed to put this door back together. You saw where these rollers were off track. They're now back in track. You can see that I've got a pair of vice grips locked on this door so that this side of the door will not go up. We're gonna walk over here to the other side, and we're gonna show you the other side, and I have a pair of vice grips locked on here so this side will not come down. Now what I want you to see here is where the track is bent and how bad that track is bent. We're gonna come back in a few minutes and I'll shoot another video and show you what this looks like after the fact and after it's been straightened out. I think you're gonna be surprised. All right, we're back here with part 3. Now you can see the track still bent a little bit right here. You can see the door is back on track. All the rollers are in. You can see that the track is nice and straight. The vertical track on that side is nice and straight. You can see that we've got a little bend over here in the track that we haven't taken care of yet. This side's all on track. You can look up there and see that that cable is back on the drum the way that it's supposed to be. And we're gonna take you back across here. And we're gonna show you that this cable is back on the drum the way that it should be. So the next step to this that we're going to do, if you'll notice, I've got a pair of vice grips over here, and those vice grips are actually holding the door up. And the reason the vice grips are holding the door up and the reason the cable came off of this door in the first place is because the springs on this door do not have enough tension to hold the door in the open position. As soon as I released it from the opener, you'll see where it's released right here. There's the inner slide right there that pulls the door up and down. There's the outer portion of the carriage, it's disconnected. As soon as I pulled the disconnect, had the door back on track, took the vice grips off, the door wanted to fall. So we'll be back in just a minute. We'll have everything updated and you'll see the finished results. All right, we're back with the fourth part of this. So you can see the track's been straightened out. You can look down through there and see that the track is not 100% perfect, but it's about 97% perfect. They definitely don't need a new track. You can see the same thing over here on the horizontal track. We did find one of the track bolts loose right here. We took care of that. Now, you'll notice that the door it looks like it's re-engaged, it's not, but the door is actually staying up on its own right now because whoever had worked on this customer's door a few years ago did not put enough tension on the door. Now you can see it'll stay right there. I don't have any vice grips on it or anything else. It's not attached at the motor. So part of the reason the cable came off is because the door was under tension. So we're gonna run this thing down. And you can see what it looks like. Everything's back on track, everything's ready to go. We're gonna run it back up. And we're gonna reconnect it to the garage door opener by using the lever, putting it back in the engaged position. And we're gonna come over here, run the door down. And you can see that it's operating just like it should. It's a steel non-insulated door, so it's noisy, it's a chain drive opener, so it's not gonna be quiet. But you can see everything's working like it should. Now, I went into a lot of details on this, and one of the reasons I went into a lot of details is because many of the companies that come out, the first thing they would have tried to do is sell this customer new tracks, new rollers, maybe new springs, new cables. They would have turned a couple $100 repair into a $1,500 or even more, a whole new door. And you can see that everything's functioning the way that it should. For all your garage door needs, it's Habpro Garage Doors, 770-985-3355, or find us online at www.habprogaragedoors.com.